Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. We've got another awesome week with the reveal of the Star Wars The Skywalker Saga gameplay trailer, plus Nintendo and LEGO team up, LEGO Technic Cat D11, September store calendar, wooden LEGO, Pocahontas, and what's going on with the color-changing creator sets. This video is brought to you by my LEGO Masters podcast, TalkBricks Masters. This week we break down the Land and Sea Challenge from episode 9 with former contestants Mel and Corey. And you can listen to this episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or more using the links in the description below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First over at Zavvi, they're having a LEGO flash sale with tons of awesome sets on sale. But the highlight, of course, is the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon for $150 off or 19% with code LEGO Falcon. Next up over at Amazon, the Wonder Woman vs. Cheetah set is 35% off. Next up from LEGO Super Mario, Boomer Boat Barrage is 32% off, and Piranha Plant Power Slide is 30% off. From Ninjago Legacy, Kai's Blade Cycle is 30% off. From LEGO Creator, the Monster Burger Truck is 25% off. And the LEGO City Police Monster Truck Heist is 25% too. And if you want to pick anything up and support the channel, you can find these deals and more in the description below. First up this week, we got the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga gameplay trailer coming out of Gamescom. And after so much time of not getting any news about the game, it's really exciting to get another look. And honestly, it looks pretty good. But of course, wherever there's a trailer, I'm gonna have to do a breakdown, so let's get started. A staple of LEGO games, there's of course lots of humor in the trailer and also fun references and Easter eggs. Like this picture on the wall, which shows Obi-Wan Kenobi and Commander Cody. As this plays through all 9 films, you can see a lot of iconic duels in the trailer. And all these fights look really fun as you take on the bad guys from the entire franchise. And of course, it wouldn't be Star Wars without all of the epic ships, and we can see all sorts of dogfights with all the different spaceships and even underwater sequences with the Gungan sub. Not to mention that you'll also be able to ride on certain animals and smaller vehicles like the AT-RT or the Tauntaun. Plus, back from the Force Awakens game are these different shootouts where you have these fixed positions as you shoot various enemies and targets. Plus, we also got our first look at the galaxy map, and we can see tons of the planets that we know from the franchise that we'll get to visit in the game. It's clear that you'll unlock these as you go along, and there's even some well-known ones missing here like Jakku. And it almost seemed like in the trailer that you can fast travel and hop around. And I'm hoping we get a look soon at the other panels like the one with the minifigure or the Millennium Falcon. But of course, the best part about the trailer and Star Wars games in general is just getting to play out the story and see these epic cutscene moments. So after a long drought of concrete Skywalker Saga news, I definitely think this trailer delivered. We got to see so many pivotal moments and memorable locations, not to mention interesting game mechanics, like I'm very curious about Rey's jetpack. And now that we have gotten a look at the game, I definitely don't want to wait much longer, but it turns out that we may have to wait a while as the release window is now scheduled for spring 2022. I'm definitely hopeful it'll come out that time, but of course we've been burned before. Next up, in a previous video I talked about an upcoming LEGO VIP and My Nintendo Rewards collaboration that seemed to have fallen off the store calendar, but it looks like it was simply delayed, as this week we got the reveal of all the LEGO VIP Mario rewards as well as My Nintendo LEGO rewards. So let's break it down. The main exclusive limited merchandise are these LEGO Mario and Luigi keychains. The Mario keychain is available at My Nintendo for 400 platinum points, and on the front there's the design of Mario, and on the back the LEGO Super Mario logo. And over at the LEGO VIP website you can get the Luigi keychain for 500 VIP points. But if you're short on points over at My Nintendo, you can actually get 250 points for free. And over at LEGO VIP you can actually get 200 platinum points for free. And for either 50 VIP points or 10 platinum points over at My Nintendo, you can enter for your chance to win a Nintendo prize pack. It includes Bowser's Airship, the Luigi and Mario starter courses, as well as gold Mario and Luigi keychains. Plus, over on both reward platforms, there's some digital downloads with various wallpapers to check out. And if you want to check out either reward site, there's links in the description below. Next up from LEGO Technic, we got the reveal of the app-controlled Cat D11 bulldozer. This set contains 3,854 pieces and retails for $450, starting on October 1st. Just like the original vehicle, this is definitely massive. As we've come to expect from the Technic line, there's a lot of functionality built into this one, and I especially love the new track element and how those can be tightened or loosened. But obviously what sets this apart for most people is of course the app functionality with the Control Plus platform. And I could definitely see it being a lot of fun driving this thing around. But of course at $450, this is definitely not a cheap set, so it won't be for everyone. But if you want to pick up the set and support the channel when it comes out, there's a link in the description below. Next up, we got the LEGO store calendar for September 2021. And there isn't really much. Not even a highlighted model. And interestingly, the main promotion is in-store only, where with purchases over $50, you get both the Build Your Own Monster or Vehicles polybag and the Build Your Own Snail with Superpowers polybag. And while the polybags are fun, it's strange the promotion starts on the 20th of the month. So I'm guessing there'll be some surprise promotions later next month. Next up in LEGO Creator News, we've talked about the other colored versions of sets that we're going to be getting. And while we have no official announcement, LEGO has been quietly updating their site, getting some of these newer pages ready with a color option, which will be necessary as you choose which color of the item you want to buy. So far, we only know of one color variant for the Fiat 500 and two color variants for the Mighty Dinosaurs set. I'm still very curious what's to come of all these different colored versions of LEGO Creator sets, and I can't wait to find out. Next up, thanks to Preorders, we have some interesting LEGO exclusive news coming out of LEGO Masters Germany. As we can see here, one of their contestants, Adrian, was sent an exclusive set. This exclusive set is limited to the contestants of the worldwide versions of LEGO Masters and seems to be limited to only 500 units. The set itself has a black and white aesthetic and features the letters LM on a base. And the whole thing is of course a shrunken down version of the LEGO Masters logo. And as a huge fan of the show myself, I'm hopeful that someone will post the parts list and instructions soon. Next up, over on social media, LEGO posted this photo of all the Disney Princess mini dolls. But interesting of note, there's a mini doll for Pocahontas that we've never gotten before in a set. The design for Pocahontas looks really great, and I think they captured her look quite well. But we'll have to wait and see if she comes in an upcoming set. But seeing as the legs are a flip of Moana's in a piece that doesn't exist, it may just be a render. Next up, while it was supposed to come out on September 2nd, in North America, the Hogwarts Icon Collector's Edition is being delayed till September 15th. The set is being delayed due to shipping delays. And while we won't be able to pick up the set starting on the 2nd, you will be able to pre-order it on that date. But as they say, good things come to those who wait. So if you want to pick up the set and support the channel when it comes out, there's a link in the description below. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 2 more projects to hit 10,000 supporters on the platform. Next up, we've got the Medieval Fortress Castle, which is yet again another medieval themed build to 10,000 supporters. The build is so unique and quaint, and I really love all the designs of the turrets especially. There's a surprising amount of color packed in with the detail of the roof, and I love how there's so much great foliage on the outside and of course a fully detailed interior on the inside. And this build just has so much personality and attention to detail. So I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed on this one. Next up, we've got the apartment, which is just a really quaint apartment building in the modular style. On the bottom floor of the building, there's also a really nice build for a coffee shop. As you might expect, everything from the coffee shop to the full interior of the apartment is highly detailed, and it's this sort of attention to detail that I think helps these projects at 10,000. I personally would love to add this building to my modular collection, but for some sort of reason, these buildings just don't tend to make it past the round of review, so as always, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, Room Copenhagen has introduced an all-new wooden set of LEGO home accessories. First up, there's a series of stackable boxes with pull-out drawers. They come in 2x2 and 2x4 in 2 different colorways with a lighter and darker shade of wood, and they really capture the shaping of the brick just perfectly. There's also another line of mountable and stackable picture frames, and again, these just have such a nice look in the wooden finishes. There's also a set of wooden shelves that feature LEGO studs on the front and an open cubby to place different items. And finally, there are wooden wall hangers, which again come in both finishes and feature LEGO 1x1 round plates in various sizes. Room Copenhagen has been making a lot of these same accessories in plastic for a while, but I really like the wood finish. And while these aren't for everyone, it's a really cool and maybe more subtle way for LEGO fans to decorate. And if you want to check out the collection for yourself, I've left a link in the description below. Next up this week, the LEGO Foundation and the owners of the LEGO Group joined forces to make a $15.7 million donation, which was done in response to the humanitarian crises in Haiti and Afghanistan. The donation will be split amongst multiple partners and help to support vulnerable children in need of protection. The LEGO Foundation has consistently donated in these times of need, and it's really amazing to see, and I hope that all of their funds will go to good use. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, and it's crazy to think that there's even so much more on its way. As you might imagine, I'm super excited to see the final result of the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video game, and I'm of course very eager to find out what's going on with those multicolored LEGO creator variations. Not to mention what surprises we might get in September with such a blank store calendar. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click watch last week's video featuring the return of Toys R Us, Lord of the Rings, and Marvel's Eternals, and don't forget to subscribe.